Hi, it's Dave. It's been a while. I'm not sure if it's been months or just weeks, but it's been quite a while since I've done any update. It's been mental. Life has been mental. But here's the RX-8. She's still here. I've taken the massive spoiler off the back, which has left me with holes, but I will get those sorted out at some point. But she's here, and she's been absolutely fault-free. I haven't had a single fail. I've probably done, I don't know, 1,000, maybe 1,500 miles, something like that on her. I'll be honest, I don't know how many miles because I haven't got the odometer working, which I am going to do now because I know how to do it. But she's been brilliant. But I do think I need to give her a service because I know there's a few nuts and bolts that are looking a bit loose and I need to check on my welding. You know, I've got the battery boxes, here's one at the front. And I've obviously got welding down this side here, and there's welding down here, and there's the whole frame underneath that's holding this, you know, solid 100 kilograms of batteries in place. My engine mounts I want to check. I want to check the adapter plate and the gearbox that's all aligned because the gearbox needs to be nice and straight down the car. I want to check all my electronics, check all the wiring, check that nothing's getting loose, check all the braking systems, you know, just everything really. I just want to check it all because, you know, I've done 1,500 miles. I know there's a couple of things in the boot are a bit loose and I just want to just make sure it's safe to drive. But she's been brilliant, to be fair. I love driving her. Gonna sneeze? Not gonna sneeze. So I'm gonna add the cooling in as well because I do want to I do want to upgrade the inverter. Just can't find one at the moment, the 160 kilowatt Nissan Leaf inverter. So if you know anybody that's got one, I want it. So it's the E Plus inverter. So it's the one that's got it's about 200 brake horsepower. I want to add that to this, and it'll be absolutely awesome. So that's to do. I've replaced the suspension. The front suspension on this was wank. I'd already replaced it once. Couldn't get a refund for it. It was faulty. I mean, you can't. There's no way. The front left was faulty. It knocked. It was hard. It just nothing you could do to adjust it would work. People I bought it off in China weren't interested. eBay wasn't interested, but they did offer me a whole new set for 100 quid. So I've got the rears, which are brand new, sat there, and I'm like, okay. So I bought them, replaced them, absolutely fine. So clearly the first set were faulty. So that's good. Now I'm going to take it apart. My mother-in-law is here in 3 weeks to do some test driving because she might take it off my hands. And I want to make sure it's all completely, absolutely buttoned up. Cooling's done, but it does need to be taken apart to do all that, which means I can't drive it. And I just have to bite the bullet. I keep not doing it because I like driving it. But no, it needs to come in now. It's going to stay here for 3 weeks while I do all that work. Only other thing to confirm really is lots and lots of people questioning about how much it costs to make and nobody believing me, to be honest, but it has cost me 5 grand. Top to bottom, everything. I know it's hard to believe, but the biggest costs were obviously the Nissan Leaf that was crashed. That was 4.5 grand. But I got back 2,300, 2,400 for the chassis, for the gearbox, for all the bits I didn't need. So of course actually, it cost me like 2 grand. 2 grand for a Nissan Leaf drivetrain with 30 kilowatt hour of battery. Yeah, you get that value, but obviously you have to do the work. You have to find the car, buy the car, take the car apart, sell the parts. So if you're willing to put that effort in, then the value is there to do. The RX-8 cost me £450. Nissan Leaf, as I say, probably cost me a couple of grand to get all that stuff. And there's obviously none of my time in there. But I have done it. I've got all the notes of every nut and bolt and everything I've bought, and it's less than 5k. It's about, well, I've got noted 4,600. Probably add 10% on because there's probably lots of stuff I've forgotten. And you're up at 5 grand. And honest to God, that's what it cost. And if I can do that, anybody can do that because I'm not a mechanic, as I've said many times before. I guess I'm a bit lucky that I do have my workshop. And everybody have a workshop with a thing. You know, I did obviously start doing all this on my driveway, which was just plain dangerous. And I love being in here now, and I can get the car worked on and work on it easily. So if you want to do it, crack on is all I can say. It's not as expensive as you think, and that 5k actually has been spread over about 3 years, so it's not like bank breakingly bad. Get my words out. So I think I'm done. For today. Look, very quick update. I'm going to start to service the car. I'll give an update on what I find, bits and pieces. As I say, if anybody knows of a 160 kilowatt Nissan Leaf inverter or a Nissan Leaf E Plus that's wrecked, that someone's scrapping the drivetrain in it and I can have the inverter out, let me know. I don't even mind buying maybe the motor inverter and charger, the whole stack if needs be, because I can sell those separately. But let me know. and then hopefully I'll get this upgraded, because this thing with 110 horsepower is brilliant. With 200, I can't imagine how much fun this thing would be. I really can't. Anyway, that's adventures to come. Not right for now. I'm going to get this thing taken apart, serviced, and see where we are with that. But anyway, sorry it's been so long for an update, and I'll catch you all soon. Cheers.